Obviously, we have a couple of new members, but it's just good to review, right? Every day you want to get better on the court. You're just a competitive person, right? That's what getting 1% better will translate into it. If you embrace your role, it's not about you, it's about the team, right? So you're selfless. And if we're trying to build those relationships to at times support each other, but also to hold each other accountable, I will have a connected group. So you guys know now a little bit more of what we're trying to build here and how. I trust you guys.
What's up, y'all? Y'all just shoot a podcast? What up, my boy? How are you, bro?
Welcome home, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Welcome home. Is this the first time that guys who've been traded for each other jump on a pod together?
It seems like it to me. What do you think? Have you heard of this happening before?
Nah, and that's kind of what I wanted to do it. Us having a chance to chop it up, I thought it'd be a cool thing to do.
Now you're switched to Brooklyn, where you know that you're going to be the engine night in and night out. Walk me through that.
I was a little anxious, but I was up for the challenge over there, and I think it took some adjusting to figure it out, and it took a different approach to, how I approach the weight room and how I approach conditioning. It's been a cool challenge, like a self-challenge for me to see that and also be a part of a completely different situation.
You have done a tremendous job of it.
I'm enjoying leading these young guys. I'm enjoying teaching them different things. I'm enjoying kind of like how we can overcome these challenges. Like, it's a completely different thing than in Denver. It's fun, so I appreciate it. It's definitely a challenge, and I've just been trying to keep the morale up, keep the positivity, because I see it. It's not far off from being a really dope thing in Brooklyn.
It's the Nets against the Nuggets in their second and final meeting of the season. Michael Porter Jr. back as an opponent in this building for the very first time.
Hey, good to see you, my man. Yeah. Feels pretty cool, man. What's up, guys?
We love you, Porter. You're amazing so much.
We're so proud of you. You're doing great things. Welcome back to Denver.
Obviously, to see the fans, the ones that came early and had my jersey, had my card, has been cool, and it'll be good to go against my former teammates. So.
Yeah, I don't think I have to guess it up anymore for him. He's excited. He's happy to be here. For us, obviously, not just another game, but we're here to support him and play together as a group and compete and keep growing.
Here's Porter firing away and hitting. Michael Porter Jr. with 13 lucky points in his return in this first.
I'd imagine there's a lot of comfort here of being back on this floor.
He defined who he is as a player when he was here. And then in a different context and situation, he's been very efficient for us and just embracing his role, his voice, growing as a leader. It's good to see that growth in personality as well. He's done a great job.
Michael Porter Jr. is back and feeling it.
We played with good energy. We fought. We had some guys out the lineup, and everybody fought. It was a pretty good team effort.
I'm proud of the guys for playing winning basketball and competitive basketball. This is who we want to be. Give ourselves a chance to win games. And again, we got better today, so that's the only thing that matters.
Located between the Wasatch Mountains and the Great Salt Lake sits Delta Center in beautiful Salt Lake City, Utah. Just a short jumper from where that guy, Egor Dëmin, played his college ball up in Provo at BYU.
Super excited to be back here, play the Jazz. Have a lot of people in the game tonight who's cheering for me, so really, really exciting.
They will not have Michael Porter Jr. tonight. Noah Clowney, Zaire Williams, all out.
Win on three, 1, 2, 3, win.
And you play a back-to-back and you travel and you're in altitude. It's not easy at all. No excuses, but there's part of this, learning process and the path that you got to take, and a lot of times going through a little bit of the struggles so you can regroup and keep getting better.
Dëmin's got it, feeds Wolf cutting through. There's the rookie combination. Dëmin hits his third three here in the first 6 minutes of the game. Welcome back to Utah, Egor Dëmin.
Ever since he got here in Brooklyn and since the summertime, he's got better every day. You see the confidence growing on him, and I feel like the sky's the limit for him.
You don't see it often where right away you can impact games. We've seen him making big shots in the fourth quarter, and he's not afraid to take them and make them. And every time he shoots it, I believe it's going in.
Egor. Oh! Dëmin!
Second night of a back-to-back. We've been in this spot many times and we haven't been able to come out on the right side. And guys played well, guys played together, and I think it was more on the defensive end. You hold up a team to under 100 points, you're going to give yourself a good chance to win.
What a return to Utah for Egor Dëmin, his first career double-double. And it's going to help lead the Nets to a victory, their first victory on this 5-game road trip.
The win is special. The first one of a second of back-to-backs. Let's go.
The trade deadline has come and gone. There are a lot of new faces now for the Nets. Some new faces and some faces that are no longer with the team.
Excited for this new opportunity, excited to get out here and to work for this organization and just start building my name with the Nets, so I'm excited.
Hi, good morning. Welcome, Ochai and Josh. Part of this business, you lose some, but you also gain some, and it's an opportunity to build relationships and, having new teammates. I think it's pretty cool. All you guys do whatever you can to help. Right? Jay, any stories about Ochai?
We had a fun 3 years. Very fun 3 years, okay? You still have your animals, your pets?
Yeah, I got my pets.
Yeah, big pet guy.
What kind of?
I got 2 cats and 1 dog.
Cats? What kind of cat?
2 Bengal cats and a German Shepherd.
They get along?
Yeah. All girls, so they're good.
Very excited about bringing in both Josh and Ochai. To have guys like that, high character guys, they're competitive, they're chomping at the bit for this opportunity, which they're going to get.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of young talent here for sure. I mean, they play fast, hard, definitely very talented. I'd say I kind of line up perfectly with just like the core values here. Just playing on, just bringing that hunger and drive and just the determination, just locking on that.
What I remember from playing against Brooklyn is they're always playing hard and they're always competing, and that's something that I always liked and I always had respect for their team. Now coming to this, I fit in well, and already going through the offense and defensive walkthroughs that we've had, I can already, see myself plugged in and really having my impact.
They're good people and they're good players, so they fit what we're trying to build here. I'm excited because I think, new people bring new energy, new relationships, and now, we're gonna go back to compete at the highest level for this 32 games.
We all we got, we all we need, man. Welcome to the party, fellas. Let's go get us a win.
Dëmin, so calm with the pump fake. Oh, the English off the window. Now Powell ahead. Oh, he threads it to Man, and Man with the stop.
It's the best the offense has looked in the first quarter in a long time. Good defense by Drake.
Knocked it loose. Final seconds, first quarter. Wolves 3.
I think guys did a great job at just kind of buying into the game plan. Credit to the second unit tonight. Thought a lot of those guys played really hard.
Well, there's Day'Ron Sharpe, 6th in the NBA in offensive rebounds per game since January 1st, and he shows why right there. There's a Saraf steal. Man, beautiful feed, and Saraf with the finish. Wizards were getting blown out early, stormed back to make it competitive late, but Jordi Fernandez's group holds off Washington down the stretch in a final 127 to 113.
There's one thing about yesterday's game. When we've been down in games, what I've been asking you to do.
Not quick.
Good. The more you can cut, the better. That's a competitive part of it. If we're up 30, what I'm asking you to do.
What am I gonna do?
Yes. That was my frustration. Now I'm past that. I'm telling you, next time we have an opportunity, it's not about embarrassing anybody else. It's about doing our job, right? Because I think that we deserve it and we work hard for something. All right, here we go. Bring it in. Here we go. Better. Let's get some work done and get 1% better. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Together.
Up. Good. That foot hits. Get that ball right to the glass. Quick legs. Quick. All right. Imagine a 7-footer behind you trying to time up your feet. All right. There you go. Good. Nice. Come on. Switch.
From a player development perspective, I think there's nothing like real game NBA minutes. For our rookies, throwing them out there, throwing them into the fire early, you get to really feel what real NBA physicality, speed, the pace of the game, and so forth. And I think that's where we're going to see these guys making their real enhancements. Not only the rest of this season, but going into a summer where they'll be able to look back and say, okay, here's the improvements I made, and here's some areas that I need to work on.
I'm happy with how the group is willing to compete at the highest level. It's obviously in this league with a team that is young and growing, hard to sustain. But once you've seen it, me personally, I expect that every time. Now, is it going to happen? At times it doesn't, but I expect this to happen. So we're playing 4 games a week for 5 straight weeks, and we cannot take these games for granted. These games are important, and play them the right way. So that's always going to be our approach, and we want them to play at the high level because we've seen it and we know we can do it.
Nice look, Traore to man for the lane. Traore's been good lately. He's really coming on.
Nolan was making the right play to start. Learning that his superpower is his speed and using it, taking advantage of it. And on defense, he's challenging a lot of shots at the rim.
Slippery, and banks it in. That was nifty. He has made dramatic improvements here in his rookie season. It's so great to see this progress.
You have to give credit to my teammates. Clark said a lot of good screen. He opens up the court, and now I can make decisions, and hopefully I make the right one.
Out to Powell, his 3. Is good. He is making a major impact off the bench. Wolf on the move. Wolf insisting his way. Rookies have played very, very well.
I'm very happy where they are. But what I'm very happy, not just the results, is their intentions, their day-to-day work, their competitiveness, and whether they are shooting it better or worse, or whatever the case may be, we believe that they'll keep getting better.
I love my teammates. I love the guys we got in the locker room, and this is the group we're going to have for the next 30 or so games, and excited to go to war with them every night.
Way more fun to watch you guys play like this. 10 verticalities and 1 charge. Right? That's the type of effort that we want to see. Right? And from now on, I've seen it once. I'm going to keep asking for this over and over and over. All right, you guys got it.
First career double-double. 4 deflections. And 6 verticalities.
Together on 3, 1, 2, 3.